your Thursday afternoon with us here on Kababayan LA, kung saan po araw-araw pinapakilala po namin kayo at nakikilala din po natin mga kababayans that we can be proud of. You know what? We're very, very talented, not just in the field of acting, nakita nyo kanina si Myla, not just in the field of singing every day, marami po tayong nakikilala dito. And even sa photography, alam niyo po ba yung mga Filipino press photographers, they have an eye for beauty. In fact, just recently, they had an exhibit in Glendale at ito po yung mga pinag-usapan namin. So, Erwin and Jim, first of all, congratulations. So successful, I heard yung staging ng inyong exhibit for Philippine press photographers. For those of us who don't know or not familiar, ano ba yung Philippine press photographers?
The organization is ng mga Filipino na nasa stage in the US. Karamihan dito is mga seasoned photographers. Ngayon, we put this exhibit for Glendale.
Yes,
for Glendale.
You wanted to, kasi Glendale has this annual art exhibit. What we wanted to do was ride on this exhibit and get the Philippine press photographers to participate. And it was a good thing that there was Arco Foods was willing to sponsor the place and provide the merienda, and one of our colleagues, si Peter Mawal, had a son who had a band, and the band participated, did a small game.
Okay, and we have some of the pictures here with us now. The one there, tell us the story of that one.
This is my picture when I went back to Philippines, 97, and then
1997?
207.
Kasi 1997,
Right.
na. Okay.
It was done on that year, and nandun sa Intramuros, I was up around, I have my camera, and I took a picture.
Right.
Tapos, since we all go to school, mga karamihan, we all still go to school. To this day, the photography school.
Sa mga improvements, sa mga developments. And speaking of improvements, developments, let's take a look at this. Very nice. It's a picture that's printed on glass, actually.
Yes.
Erwin, ikaw may pasimuno nito.
Anyway, I used this photo to exhibit in sa brand library, because we're allowed one artwork to be exhibited. And this is basically a photo that I took sa Glendale. I think it was one November evening. And what I did was I had a friend who was able to print on glass, and we printed the photo on glass. Ayan. Maganda yan because it can stand alone and it can be backlighted.
Oo, napakaganda nga ngayon. You mentioned kanina, Jim, seasoned photographers. What does it take to be a seasoned photographer? Pag ba yung halimbawa, some photographers, they cover different stuff, different events here, mga concerts, mga press conferences. Are you considered a seasoned photographer or a photojournalist? May mga pagkakaiba ba yung mga terms na yan?
Well, ang nangyari nito, halos rolled into one na yan Kasi we started when nasa black and white and color, it used to be printed on sa darkroom.
Right.
But now we came from the transition hanggang maging computer na kami. So I think we consider ourselves seasoned because we came from the old.
So marunong kayo mag-develop ng sarili niyong mga negatives, ganun ba yon? What does it take to be a good photographer? Especially ngayon, they make it so easy for us because digital. Yes. You just point and shoot. If you don't like it, delete. May mga effects na rin mismo dun sa camera that you can tinker with. What does it take to be a good photographer?
That's a relative term, di ba? What is good and sa akin is what you like sa photo. If you like the photo, then that's most important. But you have to learn about exposure, composition, and di ba, lighting, and if you have the tools and you have the knowledge, then your photos tend to be better than the ordinary snapshot. So
parang ang nangyayari, the art and science of photography. Nakikita nyo ba na parang lumalabnaw yung industriya dahil nga napakarami ng mga digital na mga cameras out there, and people, they get one malaking camera, SLR, mga ganyan, tapos they call themselves a photographer.
Tama kayo because as I mentioned, ito nga mga kabataan ngayon, take example na you go to a wedding. A lot before wedding, a real professional photographer takes a wedding picture. But this day and age, kasi nga, may mga kamag-anak na they have digital, so what they say is that, no, I don't need your service because I have a friend who bought the camera, and then I'll just take pictures.
Right.
So I save a lot of money. Marami akong nasisave.
But you're saying now that it's not the same, because now you're saying your exposure, yung lighting, and all that, you have to consider that.
And a lot of people make that mistake, no, to hire somebody who's tawag nila a dude with the camera. Kaysa somebody who's experienced. Because what if hindi tama yung photos na po? What if it's hindi mo makikita kagad yan if it's been out of focus or the exposure is not right or the setting is not correct, no?
And that's why I think Ppp USA is very important, because you do workshops, you hone the skills of the young ones.
Yes.
And how do you become a member of PPP?
We have, an application process. Normally, when you come in, you're a probationary member for about 1 year, and then you go through the importante dyan yung camaraderie. You're taken in as sabi ko nga sa kanila, parang sa cheers everybody knows your name, and everybody's glad you came.
Ayan. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We're glad that you came here explaining these things to us and showing us beautiful pictures. If you want more information, that's the website on the screen. Thank you so much, and more power to both of you.
Maraming salamat.
Salamat din.